Nobody asked you, bull boy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nobody Asked But. And did you see that teaser trailer for Supergirl? Holy cow, man. This seems like the DC world is finally starting to come together a little bit. DC is coming out swinging. I've already seen a lot of videos saying that it's going to be trash, or, why are they bringing out Supergirl instead of, other folks? I think it's sick. I'm a little hyped, especially when they used Call Me by Blondie for the trailer.
Hereby declare that 23 will be the best year yet.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird bringing out Supergirl ahead of all the rest of the DC Trinity, but at the same time, James Gunn is leading the troops. I feel like he's well aware probably that those are the big three, like you got Superman, you got Batman, you got Wonder Woman. And I'm pretty sure he thinks that people are waiting for Superman, people are waiting for Batman, people are waiting for Wonder Woman. And so to throw a curveball with Supergirl only gives us the idea, okay, is he trying to expand this universe a little more, get us out of Metropolis so we can kind of miss Superman, and then at the same time see what else is out there that could affect Superman, that could affect Earth. And I think using Kara Zor-El as kind of like that deployment from what we are already used to when it comes to the DCU.
What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Krypton didn't die in a day. The gods are not that kind.
It's like we always get the Superman, we always get the Batman, we always get the Wonder Woman. And so what James Gunn is doing is he's mixing that up. And I think it's a great idea, especially with his style, his vision, his creative outlook that can kind of help out with the way that this universe is going. Because the director, David Gillespie, no offense, dude, but doesn't have a huge track record. Like, I looked it up, some of his stuff. He did Cruella, which was, basically a kind of flop. Nobody really cared for an origin story of Cruella DeVille. And then he did I, Tonya, which I believe got more credit from Margot Robbie than it did with him directing, but it was still a great movie. So with James Gunn being able to kind of have creative overlook over how this movie is going to be made, it's going to match the tone. I always feel like this guy is trying to tell a bigger story. And it's crazy when I see people saying that Superman wasn't Superman, or it didn't showcase his strength as much in the movie. I think they're wrong, and I think that James Gunn knows what he's doing in the sense of putting out a film that, again, is going to be a curveball. It's like the opposite of Superman. So like what she say, like Superman sees the good in people,
And I see the truth.
and not everybody's good. So I don't know, maybe she gonna murk some people in this movie, or like it already seems like she's murking a lot of people in that last scene, like, which was crazy. It looks like it's going to be pretty action-packed. It's going to be, I hope it's creative and using in elements of her powers. I hope this, like, her sidekick or whomever the other girl isn't annoying. I hope she actually adds to the story. It's not just, like, unknown that we throw in to give the audience someone to latch onto. I don't know, man. It's all a part of James Gunn's idea of what this universe can be.
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
It's completely different than Zack Snyder's. It's completely different than what we've seen before. It's gonna laminate that idea of, okay, this is a different universe. We got different things going on outside of Metropolis, outside of Gotham, that we know about, but Superman doesn't know about. Or like, if Clayface, supposedly Clayface is going to be coming out next year or 2026 as well. That's going to be a different world of Gotham, just like the Penguin was. Clayface is probably going to be an introduction into the DC universe for James Gunn as well, into Gotham. We may not have Batman, or maybe we might get a hint of Batman, but at least we know, okay, this is James Gunn's version of Gotham, led by a villain who we've never seen on screen before too, as a Batman villain. We've never seen Clayface, and so that should be pretty awesome to see as well too. As far as Millie Alcock goes for being Kara Zor-El, I think she's a good cast. She brings the spunk. She brings this also kind of aura of, you know, what Superman stands for in that, you know, hero shot with her, with the sun behind her. She gives that presence of like, okay, you know, when I'm sober, I'm actually pretty good at what I can do. And that's another thing too. Like, so she's 23 and she's getting drunk on like planets. So it gives us something to question too. Like, what is she? Is she running away from something? Is she just running away from her past, like Krypton? Is that how she's getting over Krypton's destruction? Is, you know, going to off-world planets to get drunk and forget about it? Who knows? But it does seem like it's pretty sick. Lobo Flex also with Jason Momoa apparently being in this movie. I keep seeing it on the internet. But if it's for certain, dude,
mess with the main man and you get the frag the shit out of me.
He's finally playing the role that he was born to be. Just like Robert Downey Jr. is supposed to be Tony Stark, Jason Momoa, I guarantee he's supposed to be the main man. Yeah, the main man, Lobo. But leave it in the comments, y'all. Are you excited for Supergirl? I think the trailer was sick. Again, I loved how they used Blondie on the trailer with Call Me. So like, you know, call me up, save the world kind of thing, you know, whatever. That's pretty slick. It's pretty slick. James Gunn is getting ready to flex us with his playlist as well too. But still, I think it's a clever plan. I can't wait to see what he has in store for us. David Gillespie to direct this film. I can't wait to see how James Gunn is guiding this world. I'm more excited for this birth of a new DC universe on screen than I am for Marvel. You know, because it just seems like he's going in a much more creative way when it comes to telling us a story, giving us a different world of gods and monsters and things like that. What do y'all think? Does it pique your interest? Let me know in the comments. Again, this is Nobody Asked me, but Supergirl kind of looks pretty slick. Not gonna lie, it looks interesting. Can't wait to see more as we get closer to June for the release date, June 26, 26. So should be fun. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.